When the market gets more uncertain, we fall back on powerful long-term themes that can keep generating gains, even if all of the big picture stuff goes sideways. That's why I'm always talking about the cloud, because the cloud is one of these transformational stories that will be with us for a long time. You just need to find the right ways to play it. Take New Relic. NEWR, the cloud-based applications monitoring play that helps other companies keep track of what their software is doing and how their users interact with it. The idea is that New Relic provides digital intelligence in real time, helping its clients get inside the heads of their customers. The company's in great shape, and the stock has been on fire. Can it keep roaring? Yesterday, we sat down with Louis Cerny. He is the founder and CEO of New Relic. Take a look. Lou can't bury the lead. Congratulations. You're making money, and you're making money well before I thought you would.
Well, thank you. We're thrilled with the progress of the business. It's been we delivered some great results last quarter, but it's really just a step along what we think is a really exciting long-term journey to change the world by helping businesses move faster with their software.
Well, being move faster, your revenues are moving faster than I thought, too. So it's not the kind of thing where I was concerned, oh, if they make money, maybe they're slowing down. Actually, you're accelerating.
Yeah, we accelerated revenues last quarter, and I think there's a lot of factors driving this growth, the acceleration of our growth. So the first is like every business right now has to move faster. They have this imperative of they're competing on their software, and whoever moves the fastest, delivers the best customer experience, they're going to win. Like think about when you go to take a flight. If you're like me, you check in on your phone. Right.
The mobile.
Absolutely. So like, you got to make sure that works. And one of the largest airlines in the world came to us last quarter and said, we need you to help us, New Relic, to help us deliver a better customer experience in the mobile app. We eliminated their errors and helped them deliver a flawless customer experience so that they can move faster with their digital experience.
I think it's really important. I'm going to go into that because there's nothing like that handheld operation going down for people. It's frightening. It's scary. And it has to be perfect.
It does. I mean, I just ordered Domino's, the day before last. It arrived right away and everything. But like that digital experience was core to it, right? And Domino's is a longtime customer where they realize this is our business. And so we have to treat this incredibly seriously, and New Relic helps them manage it with precision.
Well, you know, I'm glad you mentioned Domino's because Patty Doyle, of course, a friend of the show, now retiring. But I always say, is a technology company that delivers pizza. But you're too modest, but I will say it. A lot of what makes the ordering perfect is actually New Relic.
Well, we like to help businesses be at their very best with their digital initiatives. We want to take them to a place where they're confident to move faster. Take, for example, Ryanair, an airline that describes themselves as a technology-driven airline, where they can see in real time what's going on with their customers with New Relic, too.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that I thought happened, and you've got a lot of big customers now, but this was we call it the CPG quarter, the consumer products. Look at this, McCormick. Beekhausers, they're the biggest. Yeah. What are you doing for these guys?
Well, what we're doing for them is we're helping them move into the 21st century with their digital initiatives. It doesn't matter what sector you're in. If you're going to connect with your consumers, especially millennials and younger consumers, you have to have a digital strategy. In fact, your primary go-to-market strategy. And New Relic helps them succeed with that.
Now, I want to talk about how many multiple $million-dollar customers you have now versus, say, 5 years ago.
Oh, well, I mean, it's got to be we don't have a number that we've published on multi-million-dollar customers. Let's just say it's the fastest-growing segment of our business.
Well, I know that you can use the 319 from third quarter 2016 to 629 third quarter 2018. You shared us that, and that's a rather amazing progression.
That's the high end of our segment, right? And so that is growing faster. One of the interesting things we've seen about our customers is the more customers spends with New Relic, the more likely they are to grow their spend with New Relic. So customers who invest in us and have the capacity to grow with us grow faster. And that's because we're particularly strong in the enterprise segment. That's the fastest growing segment of our business. It's now 52% of our business. We feel like it's going to be underpin the growth strategy for years to come.
You seem to really get the people who really know technology. For instance, we talked about Fox last time and Major League Baseball, early mover.
Yeah.
23andMe, some of the smartest people I've ever. They went with you.
Absolutely. And you just think about what 23andMe does is they help people really understand their genetic makeup. They do analysis of your genes, and they do that through an immense immensely complex software system that has to work. Again, it's their whole business. And I visited them last year, and I was amazed at what they were doing, but I was even more amazed at how they bake New Relic into the fabric of how they run their operations.
They can't be wrong either.
Well, they're smart folks, and that's why they picked our awesome product.
One of the things I loved about your recent interview, someone asked you about artificial intelligence, and you had to explain that is not the term that's the word that's thrown around.
Right.
But you're talking about what it really means.
Well, absolutely. Our customers don't come in saying, what are you doing with artificial intelligence? They just want us to solve their problems.
Right.
And the problems are they need to deliver software faster. They need to deliver a better customer experience. We think AI is an interesting opportunity for us because we can reduce the cost to our customers of running these complex systems, reduce the amount of manual labor involved in doing that. But I feel like it's a term that's often over-marketed. Think about what your customers' problems are and solve them. Sometimes AI is a great tool to solve customer problems.
Now, also, there's, I think, another misnomer, which is, well, wait a second, are you either on-premise or off-premise? You're saying, no, it's modern versus traditional architecture. I'll explain that to people.
Sure. So in a modern architecture, again, what's driving all of this is businesses need to deploy software multiple times a day, changing their production environment multiple times a day. In the traditional environment, they might change production twice a year. So imagine something that used to change twice a year, now needs to change a bunch of times a day. Modern architectures enable customers to do it, but all of a sudden there's this risk that comes in that wasn't around before. If you're changing everything all the time, New Relic helps you move faster with confidence in those modern environments. And our analysis shows that is by far the fastest segment of the market. Virtually every business is embracing modern architectures. That includes cloud computing, but it includes a lot more than cloud computing. And that's what we think of as home turf for our products.
All right, and last, when we speak of home turf, I think people say, well, wait a second, I guess they're just could they get killed by Amazon? They're a good partner.
They're a great partner for us. Andy Jassy, CEO, has been on record saying how New Relic is an example of a great partner for Amazon. We think the same of them. The reason why we're a great partner for Amazon is because New Relic customers have a common mindset that basically they're in the business of competing on their technology. And Amazon helps them compete better with their technology, and so does New Relic. And when Amazon and New Relic and other cloud providers like Google, like Microsoft, like IBM, when we partner with these major cloud providers, we help our customers move faster with software, and that helps the bottom line of their businesses.
Well, look, you've done a great job for customers, and boy, have you done a great job for shareholders. New Relic's been killing it. That's New Relic's Lou Cerny. He's the founder and CEO, an amazing stock, and is profitable. And I didn't think that was going to happen this quarter. Thank you, Lou.
Thank you, Jim. Always a pleasure.
Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.